Hey guys, the Mr. Mar here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a selection menu using the touchscreen functions of the Vita, which is a pretty cool idea if you ask me. I mean, selection menus usually teach you quite a lot about how logic works and such. So here we have a play button, so this is going to start the game. Settings, this is going to, allow you to make the controls inverted or whatever. And here's a help, which is going to tell you press X to jump, so stuff like that. Over here we have the help menu. Now I haven't put any specifics because we're not really making this for a level at the minute, are we? So usually this would say in this level use the left stick to move, press X to jump, collect as many coins as you can, something like that. And then this is to go back to the main menu, which is here. Now, we're not going to be doing this settings bit. I'm pretty sure you know how to do that. If not, I'll tell you now. So you do exactly the same as you do with the help, and then on here you would have more icons, or maybe just text saying invert controls, and then you'd have a toggle. So when they press on that, it toggles on or off, and stuff like that. It's very simple, but I'm just showing you the really basic because I don't want to make this video very long. Now, enough of me babbling on. Let's get on with it. Now, let me just go into detail what's on here. This is just a question mark sticker, and I've made it green. And also on the same layer, we have a ring around it. Same here, but I actually made this thing myself because there's no sticker for it. But then I had to put a big block of this thing around it as well. That's why it's flickering when I move, but that's fine. They'll see it like this. So make this bit invisible, the big bit around it, and obviously keep the ring and thing inside. So let's get on with this. Just hide that quickly and show you this. So when it's on green, and when it's off, it's on white. So it'll be white until they tap it, and then it'll go green, and then they'll move on to the next bit. I thought I'd pretty much put that idea in because that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do first off is put in a microchip, and then go to the touch sensor. So this detects when you touch an area or when you touch a certain object. So we want it to tap, so when they tap it, it will detect it. Doesn't matter who presses it. Responds to the touch screen or the rear touch, we want it on the touch screen for this menu. Minimum detection range, you can leave all those alone because we're going to do limit range to object. So that means when you press it on the object, that's when it's going to go off, nothing else. But if you wanted to do an area, that's where you'd lift this stuff up and turn this off. Require a tag? No, we don't need a tag, so we're not going to do that. Invert the output and stuff like that. So let's go on put this into the 2 bits here. So now you see they've gone white because that's the default setting unless you press them. And copy this and put one on the next one. Hide that and attach it to each bit of this. Do the same again. And attach to this, and with this one, because it's a sticker, I have to attach it to the thing itself. Okay, so now that what we've got is, let me just hide this, I've got some blocks behind here to stand on. Let's bring that forward. And move this back for now. Okay, so let me just set up a camera so we can see. It'd be helpful. There we go. So on play mode now, you'll see that when we press on, oh, 1 second, touching the, there you go, that one worked. 1 second. So yeah, include rigid connections, that's what I forgot to say. Because these ones have other bits on them, you could be touching that bit instead, whereas this one's just a sticker, but we'll do the same with that anyway. So include rigid connections, that means everything that's attached to it, so glued to it, will also pick it up, so make sure not to glue it to the background. So there you go, they light up green for a second. It's gone preview, so the player will see this. When you press it, they'll just go green for a second, and then they'll do their action. So that's part of it done. Let's move on to the next part, which is the logic that detects which button we have pressed and what to do next. So get our microchip, and then we've got 3 sections for the menu, so we'll do 3 counters that are on 1 as their target count, and that means they'll light up after they've been pressed once. Well, if you want them to press it twice, you can do that. So this will activate that. This here will activate that, and finally this one here will activate the last one. Like so. So the reason this is, so when you press on this, this will fill up, and then we can tell it what to do next. So for here, let me just quickly hide that, bring this forward. Oh. So I'm actually going to cheat and use an old way. It's not really cheating as such, but it's something we don't really use much anymore, and that's going to be a piston. Yeah, I'm actually going to use a piston on this video. So let me just resize that quickly. Bring that to here. Send this back slightly a layer. Send this back a layer. Okay, so I'm going to get a piston. And bring this across. Make sure it's straight as you can. Doesn't really matter because they won't be able to see it anyway. But better safe than sorry. Minimum length all the way down. Make it instant. So time that. And there you go for the time. Blah, blah, blah. So then we want a where is it? Camera, where are you? Game camera. Put that here and make it view the menu like that. Don't detect sackboy at all, and voila. So that's that. So that activates when they press the help thing. Like that. Okay, and we want that to do the whole forwards and backwards motion. That's its objective. Okay. Then, do we position this camera correctly? Yes, we did. There we go. And then, this logic that we made for this, copy over to here. And then attach to each bit like we did before. And then attach this to the reset of that. So when they press back, it resets to this position again. Now we actually need to make the select board get into here, attach them to this block. So what we're going to do to do that, I should use that touch, it's quicker, is put a controllinator on it, make it slightly bigger range, automatically enter. Make sure the checkpoint is in reach of this, so then they spawn directly into it if you wish. Turn off the sounds if you like as well. Okay. And what I need to do actually is invert the output. So get an inverter. Here. And here. Let's see what this does. Ah, I know why it's not working. This is on static, it needs to be on dynamic. So that's its inverted position. And, oh, this is its uninverted position. And it disappeared. The cable did anyway. It's because it moved too fast, it broke. Let's just rewind quickly. Well, not quickly, because it takes a bit longer than LP2. Come on. Okay. What I'm going to do is quickly change the time to 3 seconds. So it's a bit safer. There we go. So let's get inside here quickly. Now obviously the pink background you can make bigger. Let me just quickly do that. So there you go, pink background. And then also what will happen is this will go behind everything, so it's not visible. Just quickly get inside again. So you'd also, quick thing I forgot there, make this not visible in play mode, so it's like that. And then bring the pink background back. In we go. Okay, so here is the selection menu, basically. And we have that, and then it moves us to here, and here we go. And then we go back using the reset, and it goes there. You can disable the sound of the piston, obviously, and such. And then, if you wanted to start the level... Oh, I didn't mean to copy. What you would do, or what you could do, even, because obviously you can do what you want. Oh, no, we want that. So, this function here would activate the first one, and this would then eject the player from here. What you'd want if it's a 4-player level as well is all 4 players to have one, and only one be the controller. Well, you could all control the menu, I guess, if it was all like this. But yeah, anyway. So you take this and you put it in here, and that'd eject the player. And then what you'd want it to do is activate another controllinator at the same time, which drags them in, which has enough radius to drag them in, and that would be the next part of the menu, or the start of the level, or such. So yeah, hopefully this tutorial has helped you, and make sure to request your LittleBigPlanet Vita tutorials to me, or LittleBigPlanet 2. This obviously will work in LittleBigPlanet 2 once the cross-controller DLC comes into play. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Noire, and it's good to be back. Peace. I did actually do peace there, yeah.